My name is Jamie Lowe. I am a writer. I write for the New York Times Magazine and for other sections of the New York Times. I'm also a freelance writer, so sometimes I'll write for other places. Basically, I'm in publishing, and I've written 2 books. The skill that I think I really have the most, because I think writing is something that is just so hard and so disciplined and just like brutal. But the one thing that I love about my job is talking to people and trying to understand people. I was working at Sports Illustrated at the time, and I was like fascinated with Mike Tyson. Like, he was somebody who I felt like had a really complicated life and a really complicated psyche. And, you know, for better or worse, I was really just drawn to his story, and I wanted to know more about him, as almost every sports journalist is. But I just kept thinking about it, and so I thought I really wanted to know more about boxing, to know more about him. And so I went and tried to learn how to box, and that was, you know, I ended up at Gleason, and I ended up training here, and that was 12 years ago. This thing that, you know, boxing is this aggressive, fighting, like, combat sport, and I think what's missing is the idea that you can't actually rely on any of that when you're in the ring, that it's truly meditative and truly this feeling of like, all you can do is be in that moment. It takes everything else away from life. And I think because I'm bipolar, this has been like a godsend for me, because I come here, you know, twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, and there's a little bit of sanctuary in knowing that, like, you do these certain things and you don't think about anything else. Like, everything else falls away. You don't think about work, you don't think about relationships, you don't think about the future, you don't think about the past, you just think about what's right in front of you. I feel like the boxing for me has become like the baseline in some ways, and that I need to empower myself to do more in another way. You know, I've always wanted to write the story about how many professional women in combat sports come into the sports because of having had like sexual assault, sexual trauma, sexual harassment, and that almost all of them will speak very openly about it, and that there's like absolutely a connection with, you know, wanting to take back control of your body and take back control of, you know, or not take back control, but being able to know that you're okay physically. Like, I wouldn't want to get in a fist fight with anyone. I definitely wouldn't want to. I would run away. But I know that if I had to, I probably would be all right. Like, I want everyone to do this. Like, I think it's great. I feel like, and I've said this to a lot of people, you can't not love this place. Like, you walk in and it's like loud, smelly, like crazy. There's so many different people that you can actually like talk to and meet. And I just feel like I know all the faces, I know all the people, and I wouldn't want to go anywhere else.